Hey guys, today we're going to go over how to program a TL280 for monitoring. When you start this, you want to make sure your Ethernet cable is unplugged. We'll plug it in at the very end once we've restarted the device to apply all the settings. So first, we want to jump into programming, so your *8 and then your installer's code. From here, we want to go to 015 and we want to arrow across to number 7 and make sure that it's off. So turn that off by hitting star, and then you want to hash out. From there, we're still in programming, and then we want to go to 300 and we want to go to receiver 1, star into there, and we want to change that to 03 alternate com receiver 1 for monitoring. Sweet, I'm going to star on that and hash once, and then we want to go to 301 for our phone number. For phone number 1, we want to set it to Delta, Charlie, Bravo, Bravo, and then the rest should be Fs. So we've got Delta, Bravo, Bravo. Sweet, and we'll hash back once. Then we want to make sure that our phone number 2 is set to Delta and then just a lot of foxtrots. Sweet. I'm going to go back, and then we want to go to 310. From there, we want to put in our account code. So we'll go system first, and then whatever your account code is. In this case, I'm just going to use 2468. And then you want to go to whatever partitions you got. So if you got partition 1 and then you got partition 2, you want to put in your account code. So I'll jump into my partition 1, and then 2468. Sweet. Hash once, and then we want to go to 311. From here, we want to go into alarm and restores and make sure that it's yes for receiver 1, so we can go back. Tamper and restores, make sure it's yes for receiver 1. And then we want to go to opening and closing, and that will say no, so we want to change that to a yes for receiver 1. And then from there, we want to go to 350. We want to make sure receiver 1 is SIA format, so yep. Hash back out of that. Then we want to go to 380. We want to make sure 1 is on and everything else is off. So yes, 1 is on. Turn 6 off. And we're good to go, so hash once. Then we want to go to 382. We're going to turn number 5 on and everything else off. Hash once. Okay, from here we want to go to 851. Then we want to go into subsection 005 and make sure 3 and 6 are on, which they are. So we're going to hash once. Then we want to go to 010 and make sure number 2 is on, which it is. Hash once, and then we want to go to 021, and you should see your account code. Sweet, that's it right there. It should just auto-populate from when you fill it in under 310. So hash once. Then we want to go to 100. Make sure 1 is on, which it is. Then we want to go to 101. From here, you're going to enter in your 6 zeros and then your account code. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2, 4, 6, 8 was my account code. So enter in whatever account code you've got. From here, we're going to go to 103. This is where you'll put in your IP address that monitoring is given to you. In this case, I'm going to put in a test address that you guys will be able to use. I'll link it in the video. So from here, it will be 072 142 104 002. This is the DSC server over in Canada. They do change this from time to time. So I'll add the link, and then you'll just be able to jump on, see what the current IP address is, and use that current IP address and make sure everything's going through. Okay, from here we want to go to 104. You should see 0 Bravo Foxtrot 5. If you don't, change it to that. Hash once. And then we want to go to 110. And turn 1 off, which it is. Okay. From here we want to go 999. And then 55 to reset your panel. Restart your panel. And while that is happening, we'll plug in. You'll get these 2 lights blinking. So while those are blinking, it's applying those settings or restarting. From there, you should see your red light should start to flash. That'll be it transmitting data to the receiver. Okay, so there we go. It's just done its flashes and transmitted its data through to the receiver. So we're good to go. What we'll do from here is I'll jump over and I'll show you guys that it's going through. Okay, from here, once you're on your phone or your computer, you should be able to jump onto this link, which I'll put in the subtitles just below, and you'll be able to see that your device is registered if it's worked. And from here, you can send through any medical alerts or fire alerts or anything like that. Okay guys, once you've seen it's come up as registered on the DSC test receiver, if you want to do another test, all you got to do is hold your 2 medical buttons. So these 2 here, you get 3 beeps and then 10 beeps back. There we go, and that's how we know that it's received a signal. One thing that you can get, if you only get 3 beeps and it doesn't come up as registered on the DSC test receiver, it might be a case of either there could be a firewall, so if you're on a commercial site, that might be blocking it, so you'd have to open that up, whatever port it's going, for the port it's going out, which is port 3061. Other issue, maybe just check your Ethernet cable or check your connection coming off the board, but if it's the connection coming off the board, you shouldn't be able to get to your TL280 in the first place. Anyway, have a good day.